next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from the bank. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Throwing the pass block, that return would have gotten him a couple of yards, but now it puts him close to 10 yards shy of where a touchback would have been.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from the 37. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Continuing to pass the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Dangerous. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
180! 180! That's it! Go ahead. Return it. Sit up!
From the red zone on 1st. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. Take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Ball taken in at the 36. He's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alex, it's hot. Yo, yo.
From the gun, here's a handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. He is down to the 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down, here's Lamar. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. It's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he's got it, it's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles trim the lead to 1. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Chased out to his right. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between 2 of the league's best. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Forced that to his right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Oops, knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. they face second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Motion man right is Smith. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Hurts yet again. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Eagles.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Finish it on! Sit on! Ready! Finish it on! Finish it on!
Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Alpha, sit on! Finish it on!
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Eagles 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going the second, just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts to throw. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Hurts. This one falls incomplete. Maybe the Joker, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Hurts. On the move, headed right. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Hurts throwing again. This one finds Thornton. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
To the line. Here's third and 3. And again, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. On fourth down, Hurts. He's gotten to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
first and 10 at the 27-yard
Hurts on first down.
line.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that throw just too high for him.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. First down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain, they're down to the 36. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36.
13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles at the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there. Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
There's a goalkeeper here for Hurts. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Trevor. Hey, 73. Kyle left Yeti.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. On target here to the Njoku. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Gets him on the in route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from 40 on the right hash. Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They go play fake with Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st and goal, they go option. Now Stanford fumbles. And the Ravens make the recovery. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately they're fumbling the ball right back over. It's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and just 2 to go. Another carry forward. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Looking to throw. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner, to the 48. Can't forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. You just get the play off. Hits his running back. And we're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. fakes the throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, then picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Hurts. Ravens get him, down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Looking quickly here. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for third and long.
180. Easy, 63.
Throw here. Third down. Completed left side to Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Forced out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
13.
On first down, they'll run. I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they
awareness. Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble, and most importantly,
He isn't holding on. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
this is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Give man to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They give it to him again. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Back to the well again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
At the 16-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Jump off top on his back. That's being sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I think that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Loop. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Whoops, knocks it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kid, well, that throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Trying to set this up quick. Here he goes. One final shot. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not. The coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.